Welcome back to my channel JMPR Cloud Tech, where you'll be learning Salesforce from a learner, that's me, Preetham Angia. In the previous video, we learned what are Salesforce objects, fields, and records. In today's video, let us walk through the object manager to understand what are different types of Salesforce objects and data types. Let's log in to our Developer Org. Once you land on the Setup homepage, click on the Object Manager tab. All the objects that you see here are standard objects, which means these are the tables or objects that Salesforce provides out of the box. Any object that you create would be called custom object. Let's bring in our client Astro. He was happy with the way we were able to migrate few records of account and contact. Now he wants to get his restaurant business up and running, for which he provides us with initial requirements of having to store 5 Excel tables into Salesforce. Those tables are accounts, contacts, orders, invoices, and menu related details regarding his business. Let's do a high level analysis on this. We know account and contact will be straightforward. To store orders, do we need to create a new object? Let's first search standard objects that are available and see. Well, there you go. You have both orders and order items available out of the box. Let us see if they are related to each other. You can go to Schema Builder to get a visual understanding of relationship between objects. We have our account, contact. Let's add order and order item here. What about the fourth table in our requirement, invoices? Well, we do have invoices and invoice lines available here. What are these lines in between that you see here? These denote how each table is related to each other. We will learn all about relationships in a video on its own. Do subscribe to my channel to follow me. Well, 4 of our Astros tables are readily available. Coming to the last one, menu details. Do we have something out of the box to store menu? Nope. First approach would be to search Salesforce App Exchange to use any available restaurant application. For our learning purposes, let us create our own restaurant application. So, to store the menu details, we have to create a custom object. Let's name it menu. API name is something which you would be using to refer this custom object everywhere in configuration and code. So, this has to be unique in the org and cannot contain spaces. Whatever you name it here, Salesforce will append it with __c at the end. This is a denotion that it is a custom object. This record name is standard field which gets created with all custom objects, which can be either a text field or auto number. Let's make it auto number with a format as shown, so that each record created on this object will have a number in this format added automatically. You can even have an auto number with date stamp. Moving down, select all these features based on your immediate requirements. If you do not check them now, you have to manually do what the Salesforce automation would do backend, like creating report type, adding related list to the page layout, etc. Since I have checked this to launch new custom tab wizard, we'll be able to create a custom tab from the next screen after save. Let's choose a tab style here. We can choose who sees this new tab. For now, we will make it visible only to system admin. We will add this to tab manually to the layout later. So deselecting this so that it is not added to all the applications. You can see here our new custom object named menu is created. And observe the API name. It is menu__c. Now let's go to fields and relationships. These are the 4 standard fields you get with all objects. Let's add few of our own fields. When you click on new, you are given a choice of all these data types. Let's see how each of these look in a form before creating one of them. You can see here I have created most of the fields from the list for demonstration purpose. First, we have the auto number field, which has dynamic month/year and incrementing number. Next, we have a lookup with contact object and a logged master detail with account object. These are stored as 15-digit Salesforce ID in the backend. Below that, we have a simple formula concatenating account name and contact name. This here is a checkbox stored as a Boolean variable. Next, we have a currency type, which accepts a number and converts it to currency code of the user if multi-regional currency has been set up in the org. Else, it will just display a company default currency. These two are the date and date time, which would display according to user's locale. If user has a locale of United States, it would be MMDDYY. If user has a locale of United Kingdom, then date format would be DDMMYY. Email data type uses standard regular expression to provide email format validation. Geolocation data type can be used to store latitude and longitude. Number data type allows only integer or decimal values. Percent data type adds a percentage symbol suffix automatically. Phone data type formats the numbers that are entered into the phone number format. Pick list allows users to select from a drop-down list of values instead of them entering values. These are used when a predefined set of values exists and users should not enter some junk values. Multi-select pick list is similar to pick list with additional feature of enabling users to select multiple choices. Text data type is the standard input type which would be used in most of the cases with a character limit of 255. Text area is same as text data type but allows entering data in multiple lines with the character limit again of 255. Text area long, on the other hand, is same as text area but with a character limit of 131k. Rich text area has similar character limit and also supports HTML characters. So you can add links and images as well in your data. Encrypted text is a special data type that masks data based on the format you define. Here I have done a credit card number masking, which displays only the last 4 digits. Even a system admin will not be able to see this masked data in encrypted field if he does not have view encrypted data permission. Let me try to run a query to fetch the data of encrypted field. There you go, the data is still masked. Coming back, we have the time data type which allows users to enter time in their locale format. At last, we have the URL data type which enables users to enter valid website address and a link is generated to open it in a new tab. Now that we have seen an overview of how each data type looks like, let's create the fields for Astro's menu object. We will go back to the menu object and come here to create a new field. Let's see his requirements. For now, he just needs 4 custom fields on the menu object: title, summary, type, and available time. If we try to analyze this, we can say that title would always be a set of alphabets. Hence, we can create a text data type with character limit set at, let's say 100, so that it is small and meaningful menu title. Let us make it available for all profiles and also add it in all layouts for now. Next, we have the summary, which again would be only alphabets. But let's make this text area data type so that we can store it in multiple lines. Third field is the type field. This also would have only alphabets, But if you give it a deeper thought, there would not be various types of menu. So does it make sense to make it a text type? Nope. But pick list would be a right candidate for a fixed set of menu types. Let's not make it a global value set for now. Let's add few predefined list of values like breakfast, brunch, lunch, high tea, dinner, and supper. We do want to restrict the pick list values to be exactly same as defined above. If a record is created with any other type, then Salesforce will throw an error message. Finally, we have the available time field. Astro has stored it as text saying 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Let us split it into two fields and make them as start time and end time. Well, there you go. We have all the 5 tables from Astro's requirement created. That's it for today's video. Let us understand relationships, page layouts, record types, etc. in future videos. Please do like, share, and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of my new videos.